restaurant I stopped at just ordered a 6-inch club sandwich with everything. And I asked him, how in the hell can you possibly stomach all those toppings? He turns around, smiles at me with a mouthful of honesty and says, well, it ain't so hard when it's the first meal of the day but the last one for the week. And I felt like an idiot, y'all. Till I looked at him a little closer and realized he had on a full-length suit and one of those cell phone earpieces, so I figured, screw him. He's probably some yuppie or hipster with a bad taste in timing and jokes, considering how broke most of us are these days. But then I looked a little closer, and I realized that his shoes had been blacked in with a magic marker. His pants were way too big for the rest of his body, and his jacket didn't match the rest of his outfit, y'all. His right hand looked like it had been broken and never healed right, like he knew what it mean to have to fight for a meal or a place to sleep. And the bulge in his pocket told me he had out $5 in pennies, nickels, and dimes, and the look in the cashier's eyes said, I'm 16, and there's no way I'm about to counter that crap change for some homeless bum. So I figured I'd buy his meal. Figured I'd trade it in for his life story, turn it into a poem or something later. And this, Austin Coffee, this is the story he told me. Nothing. He sat and separated that sandwich till he made more future meals of it than Jesus could. And I searched the walls of my soul for some portrait of inspiration I could take down and share with him. And the best thing I come up with is, so what did you used to do before you were homeless? And he says, fuck, what do you do now? And I say, sir, you are looking at a professional touring poet. And this fool had nerve to laugh lettuce all over the damn counter. And I thought I had it bad. He said, I guess we're both just starving artists, except you must be starving, so I must be the artist. I'm like, yo, you at least mean that the other way around, don't you? He says, yo, no, not really. And just then, I remember some movie. I rented one of those red box on a badmatch.com date in front of some Walmart for 99 cents about some homeless guy becoming some big-time millionaire. And I figured I'd share that with them, get him all happy about his life again. But his eyes said, don't you dare. Don't you dare mention Will Smith, his little son Jaden, in that bullshit movie Pursuit of Happyness to me. Walks at that analogy like you think it's going to actually cure the common cold Detroit. Do you see any cameras around here? He asked me, boy, are you waiting for some of your action before you start living your life? He said, no, I get it. You thought you heard cuts and figured it's okay to give up, huh? Woo! The jacket, he said, the jacket I stole from some prick at a hotel lobby after overhearing him set up a date with his secretary but not his wife. The pants I bought for a friend of mine who froze to death last year on the homeless shelter stoop waiting to get inside and get a bed. The cell phone earpiece I wear. And so when I talk to the voices I hear in the sky, I think of my dead ancestors. Or maybe I feel like praying to the God I still believe in spite of my circumstances, girlfriend. No one thinks I'm crazy. I fitting just fine with the rest of the texting not paying attention to where you walking iPhone fuck-offs. But the shoes, he told me. And this is important, y'all. He said, the shoes of mine bought and paid for fair and square. See, they've tasted the beach, the road of Spain. They've been firmly planted up the ass of Harlem. They've kissed the White House lawn, and excuse my language, but they pretty much fucked and fought everywhere from Antwerp down to Austin, he said, in the 5 mile way, sweetheart. They're going to do a lot more on one and a lot less of the other. For more steps than Jericho's got miles. See, I might have lost my way, he told me, but I'm not the lost one standing in this restaurant tonight, he said, me. Not having an address doesn't make me homeless any more than you having one. Doesn't mean the mailman knows how to find your jail cell. See, we both have lives, boy, he said, and we're both living them. And we both know by now that clothes don't make a man, man. His heart does.
Say a word.
So who knows, he says. Maybe I am, in fact, Jesus incarnate. Come down to a freaking Subway restaurant to see if you'd help me out now. To know whether or not later to let you suck the manna from my fingertips in heaven, or maybe I'm just some homeless bum that might be down on his luck right now, but is still smart enough to know the difference between me, you, and 98% of the rest of the people in this room is the skin of our teeth and one paycheck from being homeless, just like I am right now. So make no mistake about it, boy, he said. We both walk out of this restaurant tonight. We're both walking out of it as men. That's that piece. I'll holler at y'all later on.